Hello everybody, this is PillarTrading.com doing the weekly Forex market update. We are currently looking at the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. This is the 15-minute chart, and it's important because what we've just had is a long-term move to the downside, has hit its target, and we've seen immediate profit taking into the next short-term trend setup. Now what has happened? If we go to the weekly chart, we're going to see why this 80-40s was so important and why we saw such a reaction at this level. We go to the weekly chart. We see that the long-term bears have been in this move since 98, 96. This is all the way back in early 2009. The target has just been hit down here at 80-30s, 80-40s area. And on that 15-minute chart, we can see that as soon as we got into that area, we saw a minor bounce, broke through, and immediate profit taking goes straight back up into the next short-term setup, which is still to the downside. And as the short-term bears start to pile into this thing and drive it lower, we see that move respected. We have not broken lows down here at 80.23s, but currently the target on the short-term trend is here at 79.80. 79.80 is the short-term target for the bears on the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Now, should this break down, be cautious because that long-term trend has ended. The long-term bears are now out of the market, so they're not going to be attacking this market as they would if they were defending positions. So if this thing breaks above, we can consider the idea that there's going to be some sort of consolidation before moving the opposite direction. So that's the play on the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Let's quickly go to the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. What we've seen here is we're looking at the monthly chart. We've broken out of this double top high here. At parity was the high of the Australian dollar versus the US dollar all time. And now if we go down to the daily chart, we can see what has set up is we have not had a significant pullback after breaking out of these most recent highs at 93.83. We have had no significant pullback. The next area for the long-term bulls on this market is all the way down at 93.35. Now that's a long way off. What we are currently bouncing off of and what we have been for 2 weeks is this level at 96.65. We again bounced off of it last week on Wednesday, and we are now in between this range from 96.75 to highs at 101.8. So those are the levels that we are playing in between. If we get a break above this most recent high, we can anticipate quick covering into the target, which is all the way up at 101.53. So that is the play on the Australian dollar. We go down to the 15-minute chart, keeping this midterm trend in our heads, realizing that it is above us, it is to the upside. All the shorts on this pair have been broken, so right now there's only room to the upside. The next move that we should see, if this trend is going to continue, is we should see a bounce at the 97.82 level. If we get down there, that's got a target up at 99.75, leading us back into that hugely psychological level at parity with the US dollar. So a couple of big moves setting up on this pair right now. Again, everything to the upside. We now go to the euro. The euro versus the US dollar, still on that monthly trade. The biggest trade ever on the euro is continuing to point us higher. In the long term, we go down to the daily chart. What we can see is after that initial move off of those lows at 118.76, we've seen another move to the upside, and right now are bouncing off of extensions in the euro. Again, this is a 2-week-old level. We initially bounced off of it, broke out of the short, and then failed to move. We came right back down to those lows, had a bit of a double bottom. If we go to the 15-minute time frame, we can see off of that double bottom, we have moved up higher. And if we quickly zoom out, we'll be able to see that just recently in today's trading, we came down, bounced off the next bullish setup that has been respected, and we are continuing to move higher. Higher for this target is going to be up at 140.25. If that target hits, continue to anticipate short-term bulls taking this market higher. If it fails, anticipate 137.30s again trading and seeing significant support at that level. Again, that's going to be a third test of that level, so caution if you are looking to initiate new positions at that level. Right now, guys, that's the play on the euro. Again, the shorts have been broken. It's all upside on the short term. For the most part, it looks like another good week in the Forex markets. Hopefully everyone had a good trading week last week, and I will see you all in the next video.